What do you think, Rick? What do you see in terms of some mistakes that you see fairly?
The mistakes that I've seen, we've seen some catastrophic things in the industry, embezzlement and fraud and other things that have taken place because there wasn't a strong separation of duties and there wasn't an enforced workflow, not a designed workflow, but an enforced workflow, meaning a check will not be cut until there's been 2 or 3 approvers in that process. So the person entering the invoices and the person cutting the check should not be the same person.
Yeah, right.
Fundamentally, big problem because even good people, given access in a bad situation, can do bad things. And we've seen that. We've seen system bookkeepers who have gone from one firm to another firm. We've got an unfortunate story. We got a call from a former bookkeeper of our family office from the district attorney. There was a situation. She could never have done what she did on the data faction system we were running in our family office. It just wasn't possible. But when she moved to QuickBooks and she could enter the statement in, she could enter the vendors in, she could approve it herself, and she could cut the check, it was only a matter of time when she was in a bad situation that she was able to accomplish things that she should not have been able to do physically, at all. And I think that's one of the biggest downsides to using some of the off-the-shelf packages is they don't have any enforcement around that.
Right, that consumer, small business market really wasn't meant for that multi-client. I think when we talk about security, when we talk about fraud, I think a lot of times firms are thinking, trying to protect themselves from the outside, but a lot of cases that we do see it's internal fraud, right? That, for the 99% of the employees out there in the firms, that they're good people and this isn't happening, but there are cases where the opportunity does exist and it does happen. Firms really need to be thinking about internal fraud as they offer that service. And I think, to your point, Carl, around scale and when they're setting this up, the common mistake that we see is these firms will offer the service to a handful of clients. We call it accidental bill payment, right? Their biggest client wants it and they do it, and how they set it up is fine for 1 or 2 clients, but then when they go to expand that service more broadly, based on the infrastructure, the lack of infrastructure that they've created, it just doesn't scale. So you need that multi-entity accounting system. You need the accounting system that integrates with the bill payment system and the workflow to be able to do it efficiently.